Hello everybody logged on to Zildjian.com. My name is Sergio Bellotti. I teach drum set at Berklee College of Music. I've been playing for almost 30 years and I truly love what I do. And I'm here today or tonight, depending when you're watching this, to share with you some of the ideas that I have gathered over these 30 years of both drumming and teaching. I'd love to talk about feel and groove, two words that are very related, very magical. And one thing that I like about the word groove is that wherever I go through my travels to bring education into a classroom or into a studio, masterclass, clinic, whatever it is, I've never met anyone, depending, regardless of their style or level or age, who is not fascinated by the word groove. So it's one of those things that goes beyond style, level. We always try to achieve that magic. That's a key word right there, magic, that all of our heroes, have when we listen to something and it feels good. It's hard to describe it. It's hard, definitely hard, if not impossible, to put it on paper. So I'm here with this little bit of audio video to maybe try to break it down and give you some practical tips over the course of these videos on how to achieve and get a better feel on the drum set first. But the most important thing is to pass this feel and groove to the fellow musicians you're playing with, and then all together collectively to give it to your audience, which is the ultimate target. So the first thing that comes to mind is really motion. There is no groove without motion. Okay, when we talk about groove, whoever you ask, and even if they don't know what the word means, one thing they'll know: if the music feels good, it's going to make them move somehow. Sometimes it's internal motion, may not as be visible as people dancing in a disco club, but whether it's jazz or heavy metal, punk rock, again, the jazz guy at the bar feeling the pulse of a drummer might do this. That's motion. And so the first person to move actually has to be the drummer, us. I mean, I'm talking from my perspective. If I don't move, if what I play doesn't move myself, how is it going to make everybody else move? Without getting too technical, I think, sitting at a drum set where you could reach everything and be comfortable and really try to establish a dance, okay? Something that gets people to move to your pulse. And the one thing that dancers want is repetition. So you got to think about motion, their motion, through your motion, and this sense of a cycle of repetition. So I'm going to play something, and I'll pick one note on the floor tom. Every 2 bars, I'm going to hit the floor tom on a downbeat, and that's going to be my path. I like to call those the anchors. And this sense of repetition makes whatever else I do in between a little more musical and logical, and the listener will get that energy, hopefully. So you can pick a very simple beat, but you start with something repetitive and keep it that way without getting into variations too much too soon. So this note right here inspired what I was doing in between. Don't think of it as being a limitation, but actually something that gives you more freedom to express yourself. Okay? Until next time, thank you very much. Sergio Bellotti.